Hey everybody, Felix Staffelbaker here. I made a video about just how transformative crypto is in general and how we're really going from this time in history where we're doing things a little bit better to where we're doing things totally different. And the amount of possibilities that exist are going to exponentially increase, and the amount of creativity is going to exponentially increase to where our technology is going to be up to par with our creativity. We're going to see things that we thought were never possible. We're going to see things like homes be 3D printed, where you can design a home on a computer and then a robot could come and literally 3D print the house to your specifications. If we look at things like lumber that have gone up nearly 400% increase just off of the supply chain issue, not even taking into account hyperinflation or anything like that. You know, these things become a real possibility and almost a necessity because the materials can be exponentially cheaper. The time to be able to complete the task will be exponentially cheaper. We'll have things like Airbnb, where everybody rents their own vehicles. You know, you'll be able to have vehicles take you to and from work. Everything will go from ownership to a rent cost basis. You know, if you take the World Economic Forum, they're saying that you won't own anything and you'll be happy. But if you take precautions now and actually own things now, buy land, buy properties, buy real estate, buy vehicles, even used vehicle prices have absolutely skyrocketed because of the microchip shortage. Anything that's already built and ready to go, or even older that doesn't require those types of things, are becoming more valuable every day. And so we're seeing this start to play out, and they're saying it's transitory, which is absolutely incorrect, because they want to make you stand down and not make you realize what's happening. We can also see things happen and shift from people going to a person to manage their finances, like a financial advisor, to a complete AI financial advisor. You'll have an algorithm running a portfolio that will be able to make much more sustainable returns and larger returns than if somebody were to try to do it on their own, because once all the markets are automated and once smart contracts are playing out, you know, the average person just won't be able to take a snapshot of the environment and come up with a cohesive, objective, really just a view of it, because everything will be moving so fast and everything will be moving in automation that, you know, your average person won't be able to calculate what's going to happen, whereas an AI system will be able to move into the direction that at least it's going. So I think that people are really downplaying just how drastic the changes are that are coming, and that are coming quicker than we think. I mean, people didn't even realize that what COVID was going to do and how drastically it was going to change, when we're sitting here saying, like, there's literally going to be a reset of everything, where you're doing things this way one day, and then literally like the next week you're doing things a completely different way. And if you're not able to be on your toes and be able to pivot and leverage and profit from these types of events, and know that the only constant is change, you know, you're going to be falling behind even more so now than, you know, a lot of people already have, because they didn't realize and didn't prepare for what's happening. You know, if you were thinking about getting something or thinking about buying something and you've been putting it off and it's too expensive or this, you know, now might be the time to be able to go ahead and do that, because in the future it might be out of reach or not even available if the supply chains get cut off. And, you know, it's just important that people stop only looking ahead at the day that they're in or the week that they're in, and start preparing for the months and years ahead, because this is not going to let up. The pressure's only starting. It's literally just starting. If you knew what was coming in 2, 3, 4 years, you'd have been scrambling last year to be able to prepare yourself and get ready for some of this stuff. And, you know, there's just going to be tons and tons and tons of people that are crushed because they're not even aware that they're being crushed. So, you know, I think that people not really understanding the entire situation here are going to be hurt the most. And, you know, what we're trying to do here is literally just show alternative means of ways that you can leverage your dollars that you earn, which is your time, energy, expressed in, you know, fiat currencies. And they're taking away fiat currencies at the central bank level, at the government level. So you need to find a way to preserve your energy expressed in time through things like work. And, you know, if you're able to do that, you're going to be ahead of 99.8% of the entire population. And that's all this really is just trying to maximize anything that you've gained or accomplished and not let it be stolen or taken away or dwindled away through things like inflation, through things like just like property increases and things like that. So, you know, there's so much more drastic things to come that people don't even realize. We'll be having drones deliver all your packages through Amazon, running on smart contracts on EOS. Those kind of things are definitely coming. And if you're not ready for it, you know, it'll take you by a complete surprise. So I just want to put that out there. And, you know, things are happening rapidly now and things are moving at an exponential pace. But if you see what's coming and you see what's going on, you can position yourself to be able to maximize the opportunities. So I just want to put that out there. Staffelbaker out.